Hey everybody, it's JP here. This came out, I'm in the West Coast, and this came out at 6 a.m. I'm not that much of a morning person, so I set my alarm to wake up, didn't get this, try to do it live, but that just wasn't happening. So I'm here now. I haven't seen anything yet. Turn on computer, turn on YouTube, went straight to the video, paused it. I'm just here. So let's go ahead and take a look at what the Switch 2 has to offer.
Let's go!
Of course, new Mario Kart. How many players is that? This looks really nice. Frame rate solid. Like grinding. What the heck? Changing costumes? What if that has any benefit to driving? Whoa. That looks like it's gonna be fun.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world.
Whoa, that's
Kart
big.
races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Atmosphere changes?
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Seriously?
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
24 drivers and you just go right to the next race?
Introducing Knockout Tour.
What the heck?
Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Hold on a sec. Sorry,
There
give
are
me just a
multiple
second.
checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Ah,
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
I like that.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
That
Going
is
off-road,
cool.
You can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you. You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
Okay, that's cute. Is it like the wall riding and the grinding too?
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World! The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
That's
More details about this title will be shared in an
April
upcoming
17th.
Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information in the future.
that looks like it's gonna be fun.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2. And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button. Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
C button.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo! That was me. That was you.
Is it a chat button?
Oh no! Wait, no, 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 no.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Okay.
Hi, missed you.
It looks similar
With this
to
feature, you'll be
Discord.
able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah.
Yeah, follow me.
Okay.
For an adventure.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay. So,
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
look at this. Jump on here. All right, let's keep going. It's coming.
Noise
Let's make a left
canceling?
Right here. Let's make a
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a boat? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's opaque.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on
Screen
game
sharing.
Hey,
Good job, good job. There we go, there we go.
you can also share your game screen.
did you see something just like
Okay.
go on top of that dinosaur?
Really?
They can do that?
Can do it?
You guys, I just did it.
Oh, I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot. Oh, ooh.
Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Oh, no.
Yay.
This looks cool. Okay. I mean, I think I was
Chat to
already
your
sold
heart's
on getting a
content,
Switch
even while
anyway,
playing
but
different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh, wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're a star. That's so cute. So cute.
You can adjust
Ah,
the size of
Pikmin.
your game screen,
so you can share your screen while you're playing other stuff
Like, where'd you go?
and chat.
or expand another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above that wall that's to your left.
You're almost there,
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
This is where I have to.
Good. I mean, I'm glad Nintendo's finally like
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. Wait,
at least getting caught up with some of this stuff.
We're together. Welcome.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay!
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Chat button.
Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back, yeah?
Okay, sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
A camera.
By connecting this camera to the system,
Hey.
Hey, what's up? Hello.
Okay.
Yo. Yeah.
Hi, how's everyone doing?
So now I'm gonna need to get a camera.
you can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind,
There
guys.
you go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
That was good.
Okay.
Wait.
good.
Go
That's
left,
good.
go left. Left, left.
let you
If I
fix
go a
it.
little more this way.
So
Using Game Chat.
live camera
Even
version
when
of
you're
what
apart, you can play games and
they do
hang
at the,
out as if you were together in the same room.
the Mario Kart arcade
Play
game.
together or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere. Game Chat.
Okay. I like that.
What did you think? In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2. A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat. However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out. Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different
Wait,
settings can
did
be
it say
adjusted.
March?
For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with Game Share. As
Okay.
shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. Game Share also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. Game Share can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch.
Okay, cool.
Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Nice.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Please take a look.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same.
High-def display.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Up to 120 FPS.
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Okay.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
Attached magnetically.
Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back. The
Bigger
SL
buttons.
and SR buttons
yeah,
are
they're much bigger.
for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Especially with that right Joy-Con with the D-pads right
The left
in
and
the
right
middle.
sticks are now larger.
Mouse
Each
controls.
Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
But what games?
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
Easy voice chatting.
It
Yeah, you
has a
just talked
built-in
about that.
microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game
But
chat.
what games are using mouse
It
control?
also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Epona.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this.
2 USB-C ports.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
And a headphone jack. I see that there.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Storage.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
Nice.
8 times that of Nintendo Switch for storing your game downloads, save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster.
Your dock 4K
Use the
support.
Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported in TV mode.
Yeah, this has already kind of sold me on. For one, I have a Switch,
The
but
Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool.
The,
This helps keep performance stable.
the Wi-Fi part doesn't work on it, so I have to play it docked.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Like, I could get my original Switch fixed, but the cost of it would be me paying for a new Switch anyway, so. But even then, this looks nice.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
Okay.
Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
Huh.
By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos.
So like there's little...
Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
Okay.
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards,
it's red.
but it's now red, and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Okay.
Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Micro SD
They're a different
Express.
type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Okay, so you have to go
Additionally,
specifically for
to
the red
transfer
ones.
data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro Controller. It has a
Okay.
C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls. In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've
That's
introduced
nice.
a few
Looks like
new
the
features,
controller is
and
built
after
pretty
today's
solidly.
presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as
I
well.
wonder if they're gonna have other models that are more colorful.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
June 5th.
We're very much looking
Okay.
forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
I gotta pre-order.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2. The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
Okay.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Yeah, I want to see what this is all about. The Switch 2 editions.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that
Okay.
uses a camera accessory.
It's good to see
All
that
of
mouse
which can be
control, how
accessed
that
on
works.
Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online. Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2, hit blocks to collect the most coins, guide an RC car with your voice, go, and compete in other mini-games using full body movement and sound. Finally,
This is like
take
a pretty
ride
decent
on the
upgrade.
mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar
A pretty
lowered and
substantial
secure,
upgrade.
You're off.
I've never played this game,
Use
but it
mouse
looks like
controls
it's
to
a
shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the
like
coaster.
it's an actual upgrade. Adding
When you enter a pipe, a mini game
new
will
functions
begin.
and everything.
There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini games that use a
But,
camera, the
you know, you gotta
built-in
leave it to
microphone,
Nintendo.
mouse controls, and rumble.
Like,
the biggest party
they're
yet is
always
getting
like
even
seemingly
bigger.
coming up with
Super
just
Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 edition, plus
like
Jamboree
new
TV
innovative stuff.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Breath of the Wild, Switch
Nintendo
2 edition.
Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears
Yeah.
of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant, so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics.
You know what? I would be willing
Plus,
to play through Tears
You
of the
can get
Kingdom
even
again.
more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
Notes.
This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles.
Oh.
For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like
I already
shrines
have
and
that
forts you
downloaded.
haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
That's cool. Yo, that's actually really cool.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable. In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates. This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
What does the Switch 2 offer?
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2. Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in Full HD at 120 frames per second. Choose from these two modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle. Plus, Pokémon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
I want to play
By
this.
taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates. The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're
Wonder how
looking
much that's
forward to
gonna be.
these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
What? Is this the Switch 2 version of ARMS? What the heck? Yeah, this is like the Switch 2 version of ARMS. Does the Switch have... get to, like, you know, actually physically punch and everything.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I have long observed the lands between.
Othering.
This world is in dire need of repair. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasabin from Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your
Man,
every
I still need to
setback.
finish the first Hades. I'm so
It's the kind
behind.
of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは。
Capcom.
です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した
Years 1 to Fire
ファ
Edition.
イターズエディションの2バージョンと、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels.
Is this?
Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale.
Arsenal.
Rebels!
I was going to say this reminded me of is that Johnny?
This planet will be ours. The sovereign axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart!
Yeah, that's Johnny.
All children bring hope to our lives.
Demon Machina.
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight.
That reminded
Super
me of
excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy.
What was that game
Together,
called?
they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden
Vanquish
NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform.
Sorry, I had to get that out.
It's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2.
I still haven't played this one either.
Seamless world transitions. You'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure. Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be on?
Tony Hawk 3 and 4? Okay. What the heck? You're Bikini Bottom?
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title,
Hitman.
Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2. As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
James Bond. Project 007.
The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Okay.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn. Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition.
Ooh.
Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize
And actually be able to finish the game.
Your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
セガ映画ごとくスタジオ代表の横山です。
we're
我
getting
々がお送りす
Yakuza.
るタイトルは龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所ディレクターズカットで
Yakuza
す。
Zero Director's Cut.
1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。
Oh man, that bathroom fight was awesome.
とともにお楽しみください。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Koei Tecmo. Okay, what do we got?
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled
Oh,
on
it's
the
a new
surface,
Hyrule
their
Warriors?
union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
Oh, or are you playing as...
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
the story leading into Tears of the Kingdom? Okay, yeah, it is a Warriors type game. But you're playing through Zelda's timeline going into the past. Oh. Age of Imprisonment. Okay. I'm... You know what? I'm probably just gonna like everything that's on here.
That was Hyrule
I'm
Warriors.
taking a stab in the dark, but
It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games.
I like the way that
with
looks.
support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
Like, just the fact that we're seeing what's going on with Zelda besides the flashbacks
Switch Online.
is
You
what's
can continue to enjoy
attracting me to
Nintendo
that.
Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
Yes! Finally, you
Nintendo
guys.
Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Thank
Nintendo
you.
Gamecube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across
Finally,
the
we get Wind Waker.
The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Transcending history and
Soul
the
Calibur
world,
2.
A tale of souls and swords eternally retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And Link, from the Legend of Zelda series, enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world of white
F-Zero
knuckle racing at
GX?
speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour.
Oh my gosh.
30 machines will put it all on the line.
The GameCube was one of my, like, honestly, one of my favorite consoles I've like ever owned.
Customization and story mode. Get
So I'm
ready to
glad they're
experience
finally
F-Zero GX.
showing it some like appreciation.
In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online.
Online
Enjoy these
multiplayer?
classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
I actually
More
started to kind of
titles
tear
will
up
be
a little
added in
bit.
the future.
Fire Emblem, Pokemon XD, Chibi Robo, we just mentioned, Coliseum.
Nintendo GameCube,
Oh,
Nintendo
man.
Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware's release.
What the heck? Why?
And
Why am I?
a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access
Oh,
game chat.
okay.
The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch
jeez.
Online
I
members,
gotta-
will also be available the same day as Nintendo
I gotta
Switch
pre-order.
2.
I mean, I'm gonna get the console.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2.
I gotta get my expansion pack back
Let's
too,
see
so I
some more
can
games from our publishing and development.
play some of the other stuff, the older stuff. Oh, Deltarune. I still need to play Undertale. I have it downloaded on my PS4. Launch day.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made.
It looks nice.
Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls,
honestly,
you can
this
enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience.
makes me want to actually give this game a try. I don't really play too many strategy games, but
you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade.
I've been trying to branch out and play different
We
stuff.
have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
4 kids find this old tattered man. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees.
Survival game.
Nailed it!
Building and crafting.
Tastes amazing, doesn't it? Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time, for home.
That looks cute.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Enter the Gungeon?
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Oh, Enter the Gungeon 2.
Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style.
Oh.
You can expect some fan-favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
That looks interesting. That's a weird carrot. Is this another survival game? Star Seeker. Ghost Devolver.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging.
Well, I mean, if you can handle up to 120 FPS, then
Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口です。
Final Fantasy VII.
任天堂スイッチ2で
Final Fantasy VII
Remake
Remake
Integrate.
インターグレードを発売いたします。
Oh, okay. So the first
本
one.
作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
Okay. Elden Ring, Hitman, Bravely Default, Kunitsugami. Oh yeah, I need to play that too. Silk Song 2025. Is that actually coming out? Two-Point Museum. Wild Hearts. That's another one I need to play. Puyo Puyo Tetris. Oh yeah, that beat 'em up. So Gungeon. Oh, Fast Fusion. What's that? Oh, Shadow Labyrinth. Oh yeah, they showed these off the last time. Ridge Racer. Yeah, they show the human fall flat. They got a pretty decent library coming to Switch too.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
Is this FromSoft? This has got to be FromSoft.
I give you my blood.
This is FromSoft.
I give you my life. Turn a wheel and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Yeah, we got like a marking thing going on. We got... Yeah, this has got to be a FromSoft game. Okay. Is this? This looks very, very Bloodborne-esque. What? What is that? What is that? You're a vampire? heck is that? Why does it have human teeth?
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon-to-depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
What?
The moon tears will flow for one, and one alone.
Moon tears. The Duskbloods? Is that a Switch 2 exclusive? Is that like a little rat? Or something with a wing? Only on Switch 2 exclusive.
What you just saw was a brand new game by FromSoftware. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director,
It looks like they're
Miyazaki,
pulling
will
from,
share more
like-
details about the game. So please check it out when it's available.
Or like they're
That's all
expanding
from
on
our publishing and
Bloodborne.
development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation.
Oh shoot.
In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Oh. It's a star. Kirby? Hey, Kirby. Ooh, Kirby's Air Ride? Or is it just a new Kirby game? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Kirby Air Ride. Nice. Air Riders. Director and Sakurai.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game.
Nice.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai. Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
I like that. Kirby Air Riders. What is this? It'd be crazy if it was another a Pikmin. Oh wait, there were monkeys. Donkey Kong. Ooh. A new open world Donkey Kong? Nice. Oh my gosh, this looks like it's gonna be fun. Destructible environments and everything. Just punch through everything. Just. This looks cool. Side-scrolling classic levels. Yo, this looks fun. Bananza. I'm into it. July 17th? Oh man. You know, this time is gonna go by so fast.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bananza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Yeah, that looks good.
So to recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World. For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh. Like, honestly, that GameCube thing, it actually kind of got to me. Like, I did not expect to, oh shoot, hold on a second. April 3rd, okay. I did not expect to actually get kind of, like, yeah, it just came out of nowhere, but that Donkey Kong looks cool. Oh man. The new, Mario Kart? That looks great. The new Mario Kart looks great. The chat function on the console with the camera, so you can actually see other players. You can screen share. I mean, some people would say that other, consoles had did it, but I'm just glad that Nintendo is finally, it seems like they're getting up to date. At least from what I'm seeing, like, I may not be as tuned in to Nintendo stuff or a lot of the newer gaming stuff for, like, personal reasons and stuff, but from what I'm seeing, I'm really enjoying what they're putting out here. I'm still wondering if they're actually going to have more colorful designs for the console itself, though. I know they have colors that pop on there, but the entire thing is, like, just mostly gray. And I think that's just to try to fit in with some of the other handheld devices like the Stream Deck and stuff. Make it more familiar, but I mean, Nintendo's always, they set themselves apart all the time. But, yeah, the features. Yeah, and how the mouse controls work. Like, I'm glad they showed this off. Because this was definitely one of the things that, if I'm not wrong, like, people were really, like, wondering about. Like, how and why do you have mouse controls? Showing off those ZA, Hades, Street Fighter 6, Tony Hawk, got Yakuza 0, got the new Hyrule Warriors, based around when Zelda, spoiler, goes into the past during Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't played the other Hyrule Warriors, but I'm willing to play this one because, like I said, the storyline is really interesting to me. But this, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that they finally put GameCube stuff. Finally getting Wind Waker to play again. I still have my copy of Soul Calibur 2. I have my GameCube hooked up right over here as well. F-Zero GX. Man. I gotta get my subscription back up. I've been wanting to play these games. Well, wanting to play a lot of the older Nintendo stuff, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna do it for the GameCube stuff. But, oh man, but this. Like, there's a type of trailer that FromSoft makes that you can tell it's them. Once you see, like, there's some kind of brand or a symbol, some kind of, like, really mysterious voice with kind of like a British accent or something like that. Dark atmosphere. But this, look at this shot. Cannot tell me that this has got to be, like, linked to Bloodborne or something. Like, this has to be. Look at this. And then your character is, like, seemingly like a vampire or something. There's like a steampunk dude, steampunk Iron Man. What the heck is that? The sky has barbs coming out of it with this crazy looking moon with wings. Like, man, the artists at FromSoft are insane. What are you? Like, is that their visceral when you bite them? Visceral attack or critical? And this thing, that frog should not have human teeth. Because these are doing character builds. I don't see any shields. Wait, was that a block? Turned into a dinosaur? Look at that build. That looks like it's another type of build, magic or something. Yo, I'm gonna go ahead and... Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna have to edit this down, and it'll be up within the next maybe... It'll be up on my page here. But yeah, that's the reveal, the Switch 2, the functions, the features, the games. Switch 2 edition games that add other features as well. I don't know about you. If you want to leave a comment, if you like this, like and subscribe. There will be more videos coming to my channel, but yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Yeah, I mean, I'm already set. I'm sold. So, until next time, peace.